Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Butterfly Hug Extended. We promised in our last video that we would come back with all the details of work visa and all the required document which we submitted in VFS Kolkata. So here we are. As Rahul had filled all the form and he has done all the hard work there. So he will be the best person to walk you through. So over to Rahul.
We are going to start with how to make the visa application process hassle-free. There are a few things that you need to keep in mind. Number one, read the visa application form very carefully, each and every point. Number two, read the checklist carefully. Do not use any guesses here. If you have any doubt, clarify it with your HR. Arrange the documents in the same order as they are mentioned in the checklist. Number four, do not assume anything to be less important. You need to submit everything that is mentioned there unless it is explicitly mentioned as optional. So let us start with the website that you need to visit from where you can get the visa application form. So this is the website www.gov.pl and this is the whole URL actually. I will also keep it in the video description. Anyway, your HR will probably share with you the visa application form and the checklist. But if you need the updated one, you can visit this website and you can download it from here. To download it, you have to scroll down here and go to the materials, and here you can see the T visa application. So as I mentioned in my previous video, it has to be type T visa. So once you click on it, this visa application form is downloaded and you can open it like this, and there are very simple fields that you need to fill here: your surname, surname at birth, first name, date of birth, place of birth, etc., your marital status, and type of travel document will be usually ordinary passport. If you have something else as your travel document, you need to select that here, and residence, occupation, etc. So most of the fields you will find it very easy to fill. You can fill it. If you have doubt about some fields, always confirm it with your HR. He or she will be able to help you better here. So this is one sample application form, and here you need to fill the place and date and put your signature here finally. Next, you need to check the checklist. Okay, so there are like checklist for national work, usually empowered for work, but if you are going for studies, you have to select this one. And there is another thing for dependent. I am going to get back to this. So let's open checklist national work. Here you can see the checklist for Polish national visa, the documents that you need to submit along with your visa application form. So you need to fill your name, passport number, contact number, email address, etc. Basically these things can be used by VFS Global. So let's look into the documents. So passport, you always go through even whatever is written in small. Everything is very important. I'm telling you again and again. And you need some color photos, all those things I mentioned. You need some flight itinerary and on travel medical insurance. Basically your HR is going to provide you with this, but in case you don't get it, you need to book it from either Make My Trip or Skyscanner, etc., and book a flight with refundable option, and you can get it refunded later on in case you change your flight. And other documents that are required are original and valid work permit. Basically this is must to travel to Poland with a work visa, and proof of registration of the employing company. These things will be again provided by your HR. Original employment letter from applicants employed in Poland, and then some of the supporting documents. These things are mentioned as optional. So for my case, what happened is my HR asked me to get this done. So there were some brokers for our organization who helped us to get this done. I had to provide my educational certificates, and they got it attested by MEA. Okay, so but these things are optional, not must. And again, some accommodation details is required. So after you go to Poland where you are going to stay, so here also you need to provide hotel booking details. Usually your HR will provide it, otherwise you can book something from Airbnb with refundable option. And if in case you change the date, you can get it refunded, get your money refunded by cancelling the booking. Other passport data, which is copy, one residence proof, usually your Aadhaar card will work here, and some additional documents. That's all about the checklist for work visa. So next start with the documents that are required for your spouse or dependent. So you need first of all the visa application form, that is the same visa application form that you have used for your own. And the next thing is the checklist or the other documents that is required along with your visa application. So for dependent, you need to download this one, checklist national dependent. And once you open it, the top parts remain same. Few of the documents are same, like passport and the visa application form that you need to submit. And here are the checklists. So applicant's covering letter, mentioning the purpose and duration of travel, etc. And next, documents confirming the purpose of the trip. If it is a family reunification, you need to provide the supporting document. Other than that, for dependent spouse, some invitation letter you need to write and duly sign it. Some document confirming family ties. This can be your marriage certificate as well. For me, it was marriage certificate. And this marriage certificate, it was required to be attested by MEA. The broker of my organization helped me with that. And proof of residence validity in Poland, maybe look at if it is there, you have to submit. For me, it was not there, so I could not submit it. Accommodation details, that is same, like for your own you have to given some hotel booking details. For your spouse as well, you have to provide it the same. This section is something why I was telling you that not to assume anything, that something is not so much important. So I had made this mistake. I had considered this section as not so much important, so I totally ignored it. Because of that, my dependent visa got refused actually for once. Then I had to reapply it again. So that is a problem, right? Again, you have to go and resubmit all the documents, and again you have to give them the fee to reapply. Okay, so this one is a document that says that basically you can you have some amount. So even if you don't have some job immediately, you can bear those expenses for your spouse. So for me, what kind of document I have an image here I want to show you. So this kind of credit limit certificate I had used for that. When I went to the bank and asked them give me one credit limit certificate, and which will mention the amount. I think it was around rupees 2 lakh that was required to be mentioned. Okay, and next, it has to be signed and stamped like this to be accepted by the embassy. So this kind of document you need to go to bank and ask them to provide. You can show them this image as well, for example. That will help them, because they may not get, because other countries don't ask this kind of document. Other than that, few other things are same, like travel, medical insurance, flight itinerary. These things you need to provide them with. And finally, you have to sign the document. That's it. So these are the basic requirements for the visa application form.
If you have any questions, please comment down below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Bye.